coolest ability in the game. Hey guys, it's Tiqqle, and in this video we're going over Marksman Hunter in the alpha of Shadowlands. I have a lot of other videos for Druid, Shaman, we're going to have DK, we're going to have other classes coming up. They'll be down in the description to do a similar type review, and then we'll have a lot more on Shaman coming up. But let's just jump right into Marksman. Number one, remember we're level 50, we're not level 120 anymore. The level scaling went down to maximum at 60, but we start at 50, which is equivalent to 120. Item level is down to 75, and we have about 9k health. That's a big change. Now next up, in the spellbook, spellbooks have now a hunter tier, or sorry, a hunter spellbook page. This means all these abilities are across hunter for the most part, which means even survival has arcane shot, which is kind of odd, but kind of cool. They also have hunter's mark, etc. So let's go through these skills first, then we'll get into the talents. First off, a lot of the hunter abilities you'll have seen in BFA and other X-Packs and such, but some things are being brought back. Arcane Shot is baseline. Aspect of the Turtle, Faint Death, Exhilaration, Flare, Call, all this stuff is like pretty baseline. Hunter's Mark is being brought back. Applies a Hunter Mark to the target, increasing all damage you deal to the marked target by 5%. The target can always be seen and tracked by the hunter. This used to be a talent within Marksman. Now it is brought out, and it is now for every hunter spec, so it's pretty cool. Next, you do all of these abilities are in the game now, except for Trank Shot. Trank Shot is a 10-second cooldown purge. You can now dispel magic, so it means you can remove mind controls from your friends in PvP, and well, I guess, and it removes an enrage in PvE. So this is actually a pretty cool dynamic. You'll be able to take off bops in PvP. You'll be able to do certain things that you weren't able to do before that only Shaman, Priest, and a few other classes could purge. So that's pretty exciting, but that's about it. Otherwise, all these things like Flare and everything else is pretty standard. One mobility buff was making disengage from 30-second cooldown to 20-second cooldown, which is a plus. And that's about it for the hunter tier items. I think the only real change was disengage. Otherwise, these are generally the same, other than those few new abilities. Now on to Marksman specifically. Marksman number one, skill-wise, baseline has Binding Shot. That used to be a talent. Now it is baseline, which is pretty cool. We also have Kill Shot being brought in. This is an ability that used to be in the game. Now it's back. You attempt to finish off a wounded target, dealing over 1,000 damage, almost 1.3k damage, which is actually a lot now, about 10% damage of a player. You only usable on enemies with less than 20% health. It's an execute, and a lot of different classes seem to be getting executes. It's pretty cool. Multi-shot is actually being capped at 5 targets instead of all targets. This is part of Blizzard's push to make AoE a little bit more restricted and controlled. Not all classes will be able to do AoE in the same way they used to be able to do. Otherwise, at this just pure skill level, concussive shot, steady shot will increase the duration of concussive shot on the target by 3 seconds. This is a change, and it's actually pretty cool. You can maintain that slow over time just by doing steady shot. We'll look at some other abilities like volley and such later. It's kind of a spoiler, but these are the abilities. Let's just see. There are some things like each shot of, these passives are still in place. Aim shot causes your next 1 to 2 arcane shots or multi-shots to deal 75% more damage. Each shot of rapid fire generates 1 focus. Steady shot now generates 10 focus. Trick shot is still the same. There were some questions in the stream about this. Still, as multi-shot has to hit 3 or more targets for you to be able to get that ricochet action from your aim shot and rapid fire. We can hopefully show that in a little bit with killing some mobs. So that's about it for the skills. Now let's jump at the talents. This tier is Serpent Sting and Murder of Crows is the same. And don't remember, guys, we don't have Azerite powers anymore, so any augment to any of your abilities is no longer in the game. That's something you just have to keep in mind. With no essences, no Azerite powers anymore, it's a little bit more cleaner. You don't have to worry about your chest, your shoulders, your head giving you those augments to your abilities. It's just what you're reading here. Now, what has changed on this tier is Master Marksman. I'll put the old one on the screen, but this is Aim Shot has a 25% additional chance to deal a critical strike. It's pretty good, making your potential damage from aim shot or your expected damage from aim shot to go up because of that additional crit rate. Careful aim is same. Barrage has been moved and put on this tier. It is up to 8 targets being hit, not all targets, which is an interesting, again, control of AoE damage. Explosive shot similarly is not all targets. It's up to 6 targets for AoE. And then on this tier, it has been changed to include Chimera Shot. Chimera Shot, a 2-headed shot that deals damage to your primary target and another target, dealing 400 nature damage and 400 frost damage to the one next to it. If you do hit one target, if there isn't 2 targets, there's only 1 target. Both of those arrows will hit that single target, by the way. We'll show you that in action, but that's how that works. In this tier, there is because Binding Shot's baseline, they put in a new talent, Binding Shackles. Targets rooted by Binding Shot deal 20% less damage to you after for 8 seconds after the root effect ends. So that's actually pretty cool. That means they can't touch you, and then when they can start to move towards you, they do a lot less damage. Lethal shot is same. Deadeye is a new talent. Kill shot has 2 charges and causes aim shot to recharge 50% faster. This is like an execute. Like, we're going to be like an execute class. It's kind of interesting. I don't know how useful that'll be in PvE. Actually, maybe that's when it would be most useful. I'm not sure about PvP because, like, finishing off someone at below 20% health. Yeah, I don't know. Double tap is still the same. I'm leaving volley for last. Calling the shots the same. Lock and load is the same, which we can go over. If you guys want, put down in the comments if you want me to go over entire classes. If like maybe you don't know about Marksman that much and you don't want to just know the changes, maybe you want to know more about it. Let me know. There's other people like Soulscape who are the true Marksman legends, but and I'll put his YouTube link down below. But in general, if you want to know, let me know. And then volley, rain a volley of arrows down over 6 seconds, dealing 2.8k damage to any targets in the area, and gain the effect of trick shot, meaning that my aim shot and my rapid fire will ricochet within the volley, which is awesome. We will use this ability. This ability single-handedly makes me want to play Marksman in Shadowlands. I ranked my top classes so far I've tried. Marksman is up there. Marksman is up there. I just don't know how viable it'll be in PvP yet. Now, PvP abilities, PvP talents, they haven't been modified, so pretty much ignore those for now. I'm hoping Blizzard does review them all for all the classes. A few other things. Your pets do not have selected abilities. They don't have family abilities, as I'm being told, based on the stream. And if you do have questions and you want me to test stuff out live for you, definitely come by the stream. I'm happy to go back to Hunters and touch on those as I'm exploring other classes every day, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come on by. But that's that. So that's the changes to talents. Let's go ahead and put some of these to use. Number one, let's go here over in the wild and let's use Chimera Shot. Like I mentioned, it can hit 2 targets. So let's go ahead. We're going to actually put my pet on passive. We'll grab this guy. Now Chimera Shot will hit 2 targets, right? So let's go ahead and slow them. We're going to disengage and then Chimera Shot. Ready? 2 shots, 1 blue, 1 green. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. So that's that. It does a lot of damage on a single target, too, if it's just one primary target. Let's concussive shot this guy. He's concussed. Now I'm going to use aim shot. Oh, dude, that prolongs the slow. That is pretty nice, truthfully. And you don't... Wow, that is really nice. I wonder if you can just build it up. That's cool. I do appreciate that a lot, the concuss. Because then you don't need to keep it up like a slow. This is now can be maintained as part of your rotation. And kiting. I do like that a lot. I like the idea of kiting. Now let's use Chimera Shot on this target. It hits for both of the arrows, about 400 damage each. That's pretty decent. Hunter's Mark, I should have been putting that on there. Let's use Kill Shot. The 2K. Kill Shot is really cool. Kill Shot, the animation, I think it's pretty similar to what it used to be, but if you didn't see it, I'll show you. Overall, this class does feel pretty good. Here's Kill Shot. It uses there's like the sound waves around it. It's pretty nice. Now, let's see what else. Now, okay, the other ability I want to show you guys is Volley. Volley is the reason I might play Hunter. All right, here we go. Ready? We're going to use, let's go ahead and use Tar Trap again. Ready? Actually, let's not do that. Let's get a few more mobs. I might die here, so don't judge me, but we're going to get all these mobs. We're going to bring them in here. We're going to bind each shot. Now we're going to use Volley, the coolest ability in the game. This is the best ability I have seen, period. Fake death. That is the coolest ability right there. Right there. Look at it. And it goes, and I think it goes for longer than 6 seconds, truthfully. But it is so cool. It is so cool, and it makes me so excited for Hunter. So if you guys saw, let me know what you guys think down below. Volley being back, of course. Maybe it's not the best thing for PvP, but maybe it's decent for cleaving because it's doing damage over time and it adds the ricochet component to your aim shot. Drop volley, drop aim shot in a 3v3 match, hitting all 3 targets, you're going to ricochet them all. So that could be pretty darn good. And I'll try to do volley again. I'll use double tap and I'll use rapid fire in there too. But yeah, that's that. The other thing you probably haven't noticed, but it's critting more is Master Marksman. 25% additional crit chance for aim shot. So let's go ahead and get over here and let's try to use it one more time on some mobs. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna dismiss my pet. Dismissing my pet, which takes the channel. Right. I'm gonna get that lone wolf 10%. Oh wait. This is going to go up to 10%. I guess it doesn't immediately give you 10%. All right, let's go over here. Alrighty. We want to get like 3 mobs, so let's grab this guy. We're going to volley, double tap, and then I'm ricocheting the damage between the targets with a rapid fire. All right, that was pretty dope. All right, let's go ahead and do it with aim shot once. All right, we want to do aim shot, ricochet. Okay, there's 3 mobs. We'll go ahead and get those next. Overall, I think Marksman, it feels good. It feels good. Not going to lie, I don't know why it feels so good, but it does. I am a dwarf, so that makes me very fitted for a hunter. All right, and that's it. I think we covered all the abilities, all the talents. Guys, let me know in the comments below what else you want to know about this class. If there's specific builds you want me to test, if there's specific things you want me to try out. Here, I'm mostly trying out the new stuff, and maybe the new stuff doesn't really work as well together as something else. So that's the plan. All right, let's get over there. Let's use volley. Ready? We have 3 mobs. We're gonna go ahead and volley on top of them, and then we're gonna aim shot. It's should ricochet between them all. Yep. No, they're just dead. They're just dead, dude. It is the most beautiful ability. It is so cool looking. But with that being said, guys, that's it for Marksman. Those are the main changes to the class skills and the talents. We'll have more videos out maybe about different builds, different ideas for how it could work. Of course, again, I did just test out just the abilities that we that are mostly changed. Barrage, explosive shot. Like if we try that.
I need to target something first.
Explosive shot. Is that a new animation? No. But that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below, and we'll keep doing new stuff on the stream. In case you guys want to see anything else, let me know for sure. Let me know for sure. Happy to give it a try. Let's use that. I love rapid fire, man. I hope that just does big damn. It is so nice to not have Azerite traits. All right, Chimera shot. Volley. It is the best ability. Boop, 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 boop. Shameless screenshot. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's try barrage real quick just to see the animation. I just want to see how it looks. And then we'll fake death. All right. Yeah, pretty same. Yep. Cool, guys. With that being said, we'll see you in the next one or on stream. Thank you so much for the support. And we'll be seeing a ton of Shadowlands content coming out of this YouTube channel and the stream every single day. We're trying a new class, and we're reviewing Shaman every day. So we'll see you on the stream or see you in the next video, guys. Take care.